Okay, quick Gale break before we go back to these women pretending they're in a good place. If you're still here, you clearly have Bravo brain like I do, so go ahead and hit subscribe. That little button under the video, that tells YouTube, yes, I do want more unhinged housewives breakdowns in my life. Now the bell is very I said what I said. That's you telling YouTube, don't play with me, I want to know the second she posts. Tap it so you're not the last one at the party asking, now how did I get in it when everyone's already in the comments? It's been 8 years since NeNe threw her all-white, never forget Girls and Gays event that accidentally summoned the demon living inside Kim Zolciak's wig. Let's get into it. We open with NeNe and Gregg, home from the hospital. Gregg, in classic fashion, turns his cardiac distress into foreplay.
You could be the reason for all this. You know, you're younger than me. You could have just woke me out.
At Chateau Shereé, Shereé's jeans are doing the Lord's work. Cairo opens the door for Shereé's life coach. They revisit her homework. She thought about it, cried about it, and completed none of it.
Sometimes I black out, I think.
He forces a deadline of 2 weeks, entirely reasonable for unpacking years of trauma. Kandi packs for New York, where she's shooting the Essence cover. Don Juan shows up and everyone's anxiety spikes. They race against the clock and he casually drops,
"Let me go ahead and tell y'all now.
What?
We ain't got no hotel."
They're so behind, they don't have time to take that in until they're in the car.
Well, what about the Trump Tower? I know ain't nobody staying there no more.
Porsha's with her cousin Tiffany when Lauren knocks on the door. They haven't spoken since their last blow-up. Lauren explains the issue isn't one fight, it's years of being treated like the baby. Porsha pulls her close and they move on because Porsha needs someone to film with this season, and her options are limited. We slide back to NeNe, who's opening the door for Monique. She catches her up on Gregg's health and the party she's throwing.
I am putting together an all-white, never forget, Girls and Gays, honey, event at my house.
Brandon arrives and she walks them through her backyard blueprint. Brandon wants some clarification around the name of the event.
Never forget what?
Never forget you ever came over here.
Brandon wants to know who forgot, and NeNe happily fills in the blank. Porsha.
Porsha is not invited.
She drags us back to season 9.
She was tied up in the whole lie with Phaedra. When the heat got hot, she threw Phaedra under the bus and jumped off the damn bus to save her own ass.
Across town, Shereé is doing spin class with Kenya. Their friendship went from
As messy as the state of Shereé's basement
to something slightly more stable. Post-class smoothies turn into trauma strategy. Kenya pitches a PSA. Shereé says she's interested but has to check with prior commitments. Then Shereé reads NeNe's text.
He said, "Hey girlie, Saturday I'll be having a girls and gays, all white, never forget." What does that mean?
Shade, honey.
Back in New York, Kandi's living her cover girl fantasy. Kandi beams as Todd watches from the sidelines.
That's my wife.
For now. Then we check in on Cynthia, on date number 2 with Will.
I have to show you what I like about strawberries one day.
He asks when he can expect an invite to Lake Bailey. She says soon, with the energy of a woman who already knows she deserves better than this. It's the day of NeNe's party. We see a figure in a Gucci robe, slippers, and a bob roll up like they're fresh out of a luxury psych ward. It's Marlo. 4 years of silence, but a screaming match at a mall valet 2 weeks ago ended in a reconciliation. Shereé rolls up to Kim's house pre-foreclosures. She says NeNe told her to bring a favorite gay. She's bringing her favorite ex-gay instead. Kim tells Shereé she saw NeNe at Saks. NeNe was parked in a handicapped spot and did not say hi. She moves on to speculating about Kenya's marriage to Marc. Shereé tells her no one has even met Marc, and that's all Kim needs to decide he does not exist. Porsha's at home with Lauren, styling wigs and building go-naked hair, unbothered about not getting an invite to NeNe's event.
I would rather pluck each one of my toenails out, put them in a glass of Hennessy, and take them as a shot. Okay.
Lisa Wu pops up, always ready to enjoy an open bar. Everyone is kikiing in the backyard when Kim and Shereé hit the front door. NeNe spots her.
Is that Kim Zolciak?
We get NeNe, Kim, Shereé, and Lisa. Almost a season 1 reunion, fresh fillers and new grudges. Inside, they sit down and catch up, but Kim can't help herself. She starts with the Saks story.
I was with a handicapped person.
Marlo steers the conversation towards Kenya's marriage. Kenya says they'll meet Marc soon enough.
It ain't gonna happen, bitch, because you don't exist.
Kenya has had enough of arguing with a Newport 100 in a Party City wig.
Just shut the up, okay?
Kim says Kenya has something to hide, and that's why Marc won't show his face.
Worry about your husband. My husband's real, bitch. As real as your hair.
The exchange moves from marriage skepticism to surgical shade.
Why is she so angry? If she's so happy with her 10 kids and her husband and all of that, why is she so focused on me?
Things continue to escalate.
Worry about your botched surgery. Don't worry about me.
And then we hit the canon moment.
Worry about your life and the daughter you pimp out for John Legend tickets.
Kim goes feral.
Let me tell you something, bitch. Let me tell you something, bitch.
Production slaps a Tukey continued on at mid-lunge like we haven't been waiting all hour for this moment. Everyone is wrong here, but watching Kenya verbally fold Kim in half still feels like justice. Let me know in the comments if you want to see part 2.